We've used regular if statements, and what we're going to be using now is an if statement that has more than one condition. So to format this, what we're going to do is activate H6, and we want to look at full-time employees that earn more than $45,000 a year. So our condition is going to be full-time and earnings greater than $45,000. If this condition, these two conditions are true, we are going to calculate the pension contribution. Otherwise, if it's not true, we're just going to enter a 0 because there is no pension contribution if they're not full-time. So let us go ahead and we're going to go into formulas and logical. And we're going to choose if. Now, because we know we're going to use more than one condition and we want both of the conditions to be true, we are going to enter the word and. And that signifies to Excel, we got multiple conditions, both have to be true. So the conditions that we're going to be looking at here are the contents of C6. We want that to equal full-time. And then we're going to put in a comma for our second condition. And our second condition was going to be the salary, G6, greater than 45,000. And remember, when you put the numbers in as criteria, you cannot put in commas or dollar signs or anything like that. Okay, so we've got and C6 equal FT, comma, G6 greater than 45,000. We're going to put in our right parenthesis, and that is our logical test. So what it needs to do if that is true is it needs to take the salary in G6 and multiply that by 5.575. So we got 5.575, and you need to put a percent in there. Otherwise, your value is going to be pretty off. Okay, so we've got 5.575%. And then if it's false, they are going to get nothing. So we're going to go ahead and click OK. And so for our first person, you will notice that they do get a pension contribution. And let's take a look at how it formatted this. So we've got equal if, and then you'll notice that we have a set of parentheses. And inside it says and then we have parentheses around our conditions that it's checking. Because we have and there, both of those have to be true. Now, the other logical operator that you could use is or, and if you have or, only one of them has to be true. Okay, but in this case, both have to be true. Both of these are true, then it calculates a percentage of the salary for the pension. Otherwise, it puts in 0. So what we're going to do prior to copying this down is they would like us to add the round function to this. So I always add round after I've got all of the other calculation done, because you basically put it in right after the equal sign, key in the word round in the left parenthesis, and at the very end you do a comma and however many decimal places you want displayed, and in this case it is 2. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and press enter, and then we're going to copy this down. Okay, and these part-time people aren't going to get anything, and these full-time people do not make more than 45,000. So at this point, we are going to save our changes.